Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Jagadguru Madhwacharya is none other than the third avatara of Vayudeva. Being the avatara of Vayudeva, Madhwacharya has shown us the eternal philosophy Dvaita Siddhanta. And in this Kali Yuga, in order to overcome the influence of Kali, it is necessary to acquire the grace of Vayudeva. And this can happen by learning and understanding his philosophy. With his works collectively called as the Sarvamoola Granthas, Madhwacharya has been the most erudite philosopher that the world has ever seen. And some of his doctrines like Panchabheda, Taratamya, Jagat Satya, they are the ones which will take us nearer to our eternal path, moksha. Nowadays, even a magician calls himself Acharya. Someone takes something out of their mouth and someone disappears something and they call themselves Acharya. But a true or a real Acharya is someone who gives Tattvajnana, who bestows knowledge. And in that aspect, our Srimad Acharya has given us immense Tattvajnana. So, the topic which I have selected here is knowing the greatness of Srimad Acharya through some of the Sarovaras or Pushkarani or what I call water ponds which were created by him, and how much Sakshat Anugraha Srimad Acharya has done to the people who were the reason behind the creation of these water ponds. So let us start from down south at Sri Mushnam. As we all know, Sri Mushnam is a place in Tamil Nadu. It is a Swayamvyakta Kshetra where the Moola Murti is Bhuvaraha Swami and the Utsava Murti is Yajnavaraha Swami. So this incident happened after his sannyasashrama dharma. So once Srimad Acharya during his sanchara visited Sri Mushna Kshetra. There he took a dip at the Nitya Pushkarani. So this Nitya Pushkarani was an existing Pushkarani in that temple. And a peculiarity is that the bank of the Pushkarani has a huge tree and the shadow of the tree entirely covers the pond. And the Mahatva of the Pushkarani is that anyone who takes a dip at that Pushkarani, they get all their diseases cured. They get relieved from their diseases. Such is the greatness of that Pushkarani. And Srimad Acharya took a dip at that Pushkarani not to get any disease cured because he is the Jivotama who has no such things. He took a dip at that Pushkarani just to show us the importance or significance of Tirtha Snana as said in our Puranas and Shastras. Because he is the one who has bought the Sanjeevani Parvata and has cured all diseases of lot of people. So he doesn't need any Pushkarani to do that. He did it just to show us the importance of Tirtha Snana. And from there he went and took a darshan of Bhuvaraha Swami. And after this, he stayed at Sri Mushna Kshetra for a short period of time. And this particular incident took place at that time, which led to the creation of one more Sarovara or Pushkarani. So, as we all know, those who belong to the sannyasa ashrama are prohibited from self-cooking. They should not cook on their own. They should go ask for bhiksha and whatever they get from it, they should use it for their living. So likewise, Srimad Acharya once approached near a house to ask for bhiksha. As he was nearing the house, his eyes got sight of an heartening incident. There was a pregnant lady. Her name was Kanti. She was carrying loads of water. And her house was on a little elevated platform. Already she was pregnant. She was carrying loads of water and she was climbing upwards. So seeing this, his heart melted. He is Karunamurti, Srimad Acharya is. He immediately recognized the water scarcity problem in that area. So what he did, he immediately grabbed his danda and struck it on the ground. Within seconds, the ground split into two and water sprang up from there. The water which came up formed in the form of a pond. And that pond which was formed by the danda of Srimad is called Dandateertha. And this pond is still existing in the outskirts of Sri Moshna Kshetra. So anyone who visits Sri Moshna Kshetra can definitely take a dip at that pond. Just imagine a sarovara or a pond which was created by Srimad. It will have an immense amount of Sannidhana of the Supreme Lord Vedavyasa there. Actually here, Srimad went to ask for Bhiksha from that house. But in turn, he gave a permanent Bhiksha of water to the people living in that area. That is the greatness of Mahanubhavas. Like in Vamana Avatara, Vamana Bhagavan went to ask for 3 feet of ground from Bali Chakravarti. But in turn, he gave the leadership of 3 lokas to Bali Chakravarti. That is the greatness of great people. There are few more sarovaras or pushkaranis to follow up. Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.